So today I actually wanted to talk about a different energy type, Manifestor. So a few days ago I did a video on a generator energy type, which is about 70% of the population. And I'm getting quite a few questions, people asking me, what does it mean, the energy type? How do I know which one I am? And today I wanted to talk specifically about manifestors. So just to do a bit of a recap, there are 5 different energy types in human design, and the energy type really determines how you are, how you're really positioned in this world, what your decision, how you wired to make decisions, how you wired to show up, and how, most importantly, you should be using your energy correctly so that you prevent yourself from burning out, from feeling stressed and overwhelmed. And manifestors, they actually used to be the queens and kings. And if you think about the Roman times, they were this Romans. They were really the emperors in the world. But as the time went on and society has changed and we needed less and less of these kings and queens and emperors, they became less and less manifestors. So now there's about 8% of population are the manifestors. And what it means is that they have an open sacral. So they've got a sacral is one of the energy centers which gives us the energy and the sustainability, the workforce. So they don't have a sacral fixed energy. It means that they're not really here to work. They're here to initiate things. They're here to start things and to lead others into completing things. So my daughter's a manifestor, and it's just once I find out about the manifestor's energy type, without even looking at a blueprint, I already knew that she was one of those. So they need cycle rest because they don't have this defined sacral. I think I just got paused. So yeah, because they don't have the sacral defined, they sometimes don't know when is enough is enough. So for them, resting is super, super important because they can actually start working on multiple projects at once, and they move so fast. For them, it is super important to inform others on what they are doing. So, for example, how you may know you're a manifestor without looking at your chart is that, let's say you're watching a movie with your partner or with your family. So without a second thought, you jump in a car and you drive off to the shop and you're planning on what you're going to get. You get some popcorn, you get some flowers, and you're planning this amazing evening ahead, while your partner or your family like getting so frustrated because you just left without telling them. So the decision really, or the strategy for the manifestor is to inform others as to what you're doing to do. But the problem comes is that when they get an impulse, and as I said, manifestors here can start working on multiple projects, do multiple things, and that's based really on how they feel. They get that inner pulling, and that can be in terms of a vision or a dream or like a whisper or a little nudge, and it's not verbal. And for them, it's really hard to verbalize it because before they even verbalize it, they're already on it, doing it. And others may be very confused because they just simply cannot keep up with you, and they may also get angry with you. And when they get angry and they start asking you questions, that interrupts your creative inner flow, which in return leaves you angry. So if this is something resonating with you as you're listening, if that's something you tend to do, just remember to tell the others, to inform them, saying, look, we run out of popcorn, I'm going to go get in a car and I'm going to go buy them, rather than just packing up and leaving everybody behind. So your aura is also quite impactful, and you get others into moving with you into this whatever project you are starting. But the challenge really is to get in touch, to verbalize what it is that you're trying to do and tell others. For children, when you've got a child who's a manifestor, and as I said, my daughter's a manifestor, they are the children who can pretty much parent themselves. They are super independent, and they need to be encouraged to go out there and explore things. So like my daughter, she wants to do everything on her own. When she was 3, she wanted to I don't know, go and wash the car, even though she couldn't even open the tap properly. And instead of telling them you can't do it, you're not old enough, always encourage them to do things. They should also be encouraged to sleep in their own bed because they really need that time to rest and recuperate, and to re-energize. So when they manifest as really when they're not, we call it not self, when things don't really work out the way they want them to work out, they get angry. And angry manifester, it's quite a force to reckon with. So in order to avoid the anger or to minimize it, always try to inform others of your actions so that they can just keep up with you. So that was just a very brief introduction to the manifestor types, and tomorrow I will do the next energy type, which is a projector, and then I will do a reflector and manifesting generator. So if you enjoy that, just drop me a heart or say hey or any comments you like. If you know your energy type, then leave it below. If you don't know your energy type and you want to know your energy type, you're welcome to send me a message. I offer 1 hour chart review where you send me your date, your time of birth, your place of birth, very important, and I generate the charts, and then we have a Zoom call which is about roughly an hour, and I talk to you more about your energy type, your energetic blueprint, your decision-making strategy, where your vulnerability lies, where your wisdom lies. And honestly, guys, just understanding that information, understanding how to use your energy correctly, how you're wired to make decisions, it just changes your life, changes your business. It changes men and relationships. It changes definitely relationships with your friends and family. So if you're interested in this, then just send me a message, and we'll connect there. Have a lovely day.